All right, guys, welcome back in. This is Average Joe Sports Talk. We're here with Coach Reginald Huff for the Reginald Huff Show. We're here filming this live at Atomic Johnny's on Broad Street. So, Coach, welcome back. Opened up region play this week. Had two games, two losses, two hard losses. You're 6 points away, essentially, from having a 2-0 start in the area. You lost both games by 3. Talk about that and how you recover from that.
We're pretty pleased with how we performed. At home, we were disappointed because we really thought we played well, but just didn't score well. We had a few more turnovers than we wanted to, but we got a lot of things accomplished. Just didn't have a lot of shots to fall. And then we went on the road to Sparkman. We battled back. I was really pleased with how our guys battled back. We could have folded early in the second half, but we fought back. Not only just fought back, but we took a lead at one time. About 4 seconds left, they hit a three-pointer. And we got a real good look. Called timeout, got a real good look by one of our best three-point shooters, Malik. He took a wide-open three-pointer from the wing, and it went down and came out. We disappointed that we lost, but we're not overwhelmed and folding in the tent right now, because we know we're playing a little handicap right now with our two big men not being with us, and that's where most of our issues are occurring in the paint. Is our big men not there to rebound, and we're getting beat up on the boards. Our guards are having to scrap for rebounds, and teams are getting second and third and fourth shots. So they're not shooting the ball much better than us, but they're getting more shots off because of positions.
Speaking of which, in this point of the season, you've obviously coached, had a lot of teams, and there's milestones that a lot of coaches like to see. As far as mindset goes, are you happy with where the team's at now mentally and their mindset?
Considering the fact that we have 11 football players on our team, I feel pretty good about where we are in rhythm right now. We'd like to be a little further along than now, but I understand because some of those guys just getting back with us hadn't been but a little over a month or two playing ball. Whereas some of these guys we're playing, they've been playing all year round. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty well satisfied with where we are right now. I think we're still growing. I think we're still finding ourselves. A few things we're still trying to fine tune, and our area is going to be tight. We all are a lot alike. It hadn't been a one-sided game in our area yet, so I feel pretty good about winning 2 or 3 more of these games coming down the stretch, and just being a coin flip of where we're going to play the games. That doesn't matter. The area tournament, we're just going to have to be ready to play by.
As far as different lineups, have you found some lineups that work better than other lineups, and who you like to have on the floor together at certain times?
What I like about our team is that it's not a given any night. Somebody can step up. I don't have a set person in certain teams. Last night, I think Friday night we played a lot of players because of the tempo of the game. Sometimes we don't play as many players because the tempo is slow, but in up-tempo games we played a lot of guys, and I think everybody gave us their best, and we went out and competed and had a chance to win.
With your style of play, you've got to have players, a lot of them, because it's, I don't want to say that they're Nolan Richardson, but it's organized chaos.
Yes. When
you look at it from the outside, but it's not organized chaos to you. It's organized, mm-hmm. But it looks like organized chaos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we always tell our guys that we want the game ugly. We want to look pretty ugly. We want everybody to look extremely ugly. So we want to look like we know what we're doing, even though it's a mess out there, and playing with in instincts. Now some games you can't play that way because other teams play that way as well.
And that's where they thrive.
Yes, and so we just have to see. We have to be able to be versatile and play that, and also play a half-court game where we can cause teams to think.
That's very true. If there's one area that you would say that as a team you would like to see improvement in, what would you?
As bad as we get beat up on the boards, I like to see us improving in our turnovers. I think our turnovers is just killing us. I think that we can. Some of our turnovers are not forced; they're unforced. It's just bad decision makings. And if we can cut those down, I think we give ourselves a chance to get off some good shots. We have some good scorers on the team, guys that can shoot the basketball, but when you turn the ball over, you don't get a chance to see if we can score on that possession.
Yes, sir. Now. You've got so you got Huntsville coming up Tuesday, and you're expecting to get Rod Orr back.
Expecting Rod Orr will be back. Actually, we are headed to practice in a minute, and he's supposed to be there for his first practice back with us. And the doctor released him to play Tuesday, so we're excited.
That's going to be huge.
That's going to be huge.
That's going to solve a lot of your rebounding problems.
It is.
I think.
It is. And we get to play him at home. We get to play a game at home. So I really feel like, having him in there is going to give us a lot of confidence, and we'll be able to do a few more things like getting out on the break.
Now, so you got Grissom coming up Friday, and then Etowah again. This will be the third meeting with Etowah?
Yes.
So,
very good team. They playing well right now. Just a good game for our guys, to compete, play with guys that they know. Fun game also, but also a chance for us to work on some things and get better. And I think the same thing for him, testing you guys, see where you are right now, middle of conference season. And then, after we play that one, we got two more games in the area with Grissom. With Huntsville and Sparkman. And then we'll close out our season with Pinson Valley and Oxford. Two strong 6A teams.
very strong.
Potentially Final Four teams. So, we'll get to be tested. And hopefully by then we'll have DeRicky back and we'll be full strength. I don't think we played maybe but one game with both players, DeRicky and Orr, in the game together.
But the idea is maybe peak at the right time. And
That's it.
Yes.
We can peak at the right time. We can get everybody on page. I think our guards play is phenomenal. I think we're doing much better at our guard play. I think defensively we're getting accomplished what we want to get accomplished. We've got to get our shooters to make a few more shots. I was really pleased at how we handled the pressure the other night with our guard play, because Sparkman can put the pressure on you. But now we add the big guys in. I think we'll be a complete team. We'll start to gel and peak at the right time. We may make a run at Birmingham.
I think anybody that has watched you play, has watched the Titans play, I think they know that this team is capable of making a pretty big run, especially, and that's without a big man, and especially if you get two big guys back. I definitely think this will be a team that can make a run. Talk about the difference between playing at home and playing on the road. Do you think it's a mindset with the players and they're just used to the surroundings, or do you think that the home crowd plays into that as well?
Our it may not be the politically correct thing to say, but our record on the road is just as good as our record at home. And I think we sometimes we feel like we get officiated a little stricter at home than we do on the road. We lost the game to Oxford early in the season where they shot 31 free throws at home against us at home here, and we only shot 11. And sometimes those things, it makes you question, is it, are we getting penalized or looked at as a team that should be able to play through contact, and then we ought to play defense without putting contact. So, we don't look at, being on the road or being at home as being a favor. We try to play as hard on the road. We already know what we're going to expect when we go on the road. Teams in their home environment, they're going to have their home fans. I think our guys have taken that challenge on very well since the very beginning of the season. We had a dogfight down in Paul Bryan, But our guys, they accepted the challenge and we come away with a win. We do as well on the road as we do it at home. So I'm not really worried about where the area tournament is going to be played. I think our guys are going to be ready, and we're going to pull it out.
I know when I played it, for me, I enjoyed going on the road. I enjoyed the booze, and to me it felt like it brought the team closer together because it was kind of a you versus the world mentality.
Mm-hmm.
So I always enjoyed that, but I was more used to the surroundings at home. So sometimes, especially with shooters, that could play a big role. But obviously, it hasn't with you guys.
Yeah, we being on the road hasn't affected us any more than being at home. We lost to Grissom. We had two takes at home against Grissom. Two questionable calls. I thought, good kid, just playing in the moment, a little hype, and we got a technical foul. DeMarcus Macon. He don't hardly say anything to anybody, but he's a good kid. But things like that. You think on the road, they don't know your kids. They may hit them with a tech because they don't know who they are. But when you're at home, you feel like they know our kids. They know how we play, and they know when there's an intent to.
Yeah, because with some guys, it can be misinterpreted.
Exactly.
And somebody's just showing emotion.
Exactly, and that's what we had. We had a couple guys show emotion. They got teed up for it, and that was put some question marks in our head about how we need to handle playing at home. So we're on the road. You kind of think that's going to happen to you. It hadn't happened to us yet on the road, so that's a good thing.
Well, Coach, good luck to you. Expect a big crowd Saturday. It should be off. Should be packed. What time's that game start?
Varsity will play at 7. Our girls will play at 5:30. We're excited about Saturday playing over there at the other wall. We got to get these two area games taken care of first.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.